I'm the baker that sews. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're a subscriber. As always, it's really lovely to have you here as I share my sewing journey. So welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one of my Sunday sewing catch-ups, and it's the first one of 2025. So happy new year to everybody. I hope you had a wonderful festive period, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. I hope it was lovely and cozy and relaxing, or busy and crafty, if that's what you were looking forward to. I was definitely looking forward to some downtime, some time to immerse myself in sewing and crochet, and just an opportunity to eat lots of yummy food and spend time with my family, and that is exactly what I did over the Christmas period. So we had a really lovely Christmas holiday at home. We had lots of people over, but we didn't go travel. Normally we go to Manchester, but we decided this year we weren't going to, mainly because my husband's been ill. He's had back problems and can't travel too far, and also Rubes is still recovering from their surgery, and also still can't travel long distances in the car without having lots and lots of breaks. So we decided to be at home. We did entertain, cooked lots of yummy food, had lots of people over, but it was really nice to just have a couple of weeks of just being cozy. It's been really lovely. So like I say, I hope you all managed to have a really lovely festive break too. So I'm back with a few things that I've been busy sewing. I had a couple of things, or maybe I had one thing that I wanted to finish off. I've sewn probably my favourite thing from 2024, and if you follow me on Instagram you will have seen photos and videos of me wearing it, so I will be sharing that in this video. I've got some fabric to share with you, and I've got some plans as well. So before I start with all of that, I'll let you know what I'm wearing, and I'm wearing something that I shared before Christmas, and I've managed to get this finished. There's a Tilly in the Buttons Lyra shirt dress made in this beautiful viscose twill fabric from Fabric Godmother, and this was the print that the what's it called, the advent calendar had on the front of it. Before I go any further, actually, sorry about the lighting. It's a really dark grey miserable day in London today, so I've had to put the main light on, so the light isn't amazing, so I am sorry for the kind of rubbish lighting. Anyway, it's a shirt dress. I never fasten it all the way up to the top because I always feel like it's choking me, so I always like to wear my shirt dresses with the collar open. This version has got the long sleeves and it's got elastic in the cuff, and then I have got the maxi length skirt, so you've got one long panel and then you've got a ruffle on the bottom. It has got pockets, and then it's got ties that I've just loosely fastened at the back. I still haven't managed to get photos of me wearing this dress, but hopefully you can see. It's lovely and floaty. I absolutely love this fabric. It's absolutely stunning. So that is what I'm wearing. I wanted to share some jewellery with you actually. I am wearing some earrings from Sapphire Frills, who I absolutely adore. These are just pastel rainbows, and then they've got a little iridescent cloud on the end. But my husband got me some jewellery for Christmas from a small business. We live quite close to Kingston in London, so there's always Christmas markets. So we went shopping a few weeks before Christmas and came across this designer, and they're called Zooniverse Designs. So I got Lola these glitter ball earrings inspired by Strictly. We're both massive fans of Strictly, and I'm taking them to see Strictly live actually, so I thought Lola could wear these. They're so fun. And then when we were looking, there was a couple of beautiful necklaces that I just fell in love with, and my husband bought them me for Christmas, which was very kind. So the first one is this the first one, as I was saying, is this absolutely beautiful, they're like hummingbirds, they're absolutely stunning. I've worn that already with one of my Nico dresses. Such a beautiful necklace. And then the other one, if you have followed me for a while, this will come as no surprise why I fell in love with this necklace. It is a tiger, and I wore this on Christmas Day with my True Bias Nico velvet rainbow iridescent dress. Isn't that absolutely stunning? Can't wait to wear it to work. Our class pet is a tiger, and we did lots and lots of work before Christmas learning tiger facts, so I know my class are going to love this necklace too. But yeah, the jewellery is absolutely stunning. She does necklaces, earrings, there might have been bracelets, and then there's hair slides, because I got, yeah, Ruby and Lola got some hair slides for Christmas as well. How beautiful is that? And then actually I bought these earrings because I fell in love with them. These have been like my Christmas party earrings. They're so beautiful, but they're not too Christmassy, so I know that I can wear those outside of the Christmas period. And then Ruby got these for Christmas. Aren't they stunning as well? From the same designer. So they were £18, those earrings, and their designer again is called Zooniverse Designs. They've got an Instagram page, so I'll link them down below. But all of their jewellery is really high quality and absolutely beautiful. So I just thought I'd share those with you. The necklaces are stunning, earrings are stunning, like everything we've got from them, absolutely beautiful. And Lola loved getting those, and Rubes loved getting the hair slides too. So what have I been busy sewing? So I had another one of the Tilly and the Buttons Lyra shirt dresses to finish, and I just had the collar to do, and I had buttons to sew on, and then I had the hem of the sleeves to finish and insert elastic. So that is exactly what I've done. This is a copy of the Lyra shirt dress that Tilly sewed up because she used the same fabric. And I had this fabric for a while and I wasn't sure what to turn it into. And as soon as I saw Tilly's Lyra shirt dress, I knew instantly that I just wanted to copy her beautiful dress. So that is exactly what I've done. This fabric is from Fabric Godmother. It's absolutely stunning. It's an under the sea themed, feels like a crepe, viscose crepe fabric. I can't remember if that's what the composition was, but I'll link the fabric down below for you. How beautiful is that fabric? So I've gone for exactly the same style. You see it's got the shirt part at the top. I've gone for long sleeves with the elastic, and then it's got the maxi length skirt. It's got pockets, and then I've also gone for the ties as well. I think the actual pattern, it's a belt, but I prefer to sew it as ties, and I just catch it into the side seam between the bodice and the skirt. I can't wait to wear this. Haven't got photos of me wearing this either because the weather's been awful, and I only just finished it the other day. But that's what it looks like. It's got the maxi length skirt with that tier on the bottom, and then the buttons, I've just gone for pink buttons because I thought it drew out the pink on the fabric. It's so pretty, and I cannot wait to wear this. I'm gonna have to layer up at the moment because it's very chilly. It didn't actually take that long to finish because I just had the collar to attach, I had the sleeves to finish, and the buttons to sew on. My machine, my Faff Ambition, Quilt Ambition I think it is, sews buttons on, so that's quite speedy. It didn't take long to hem and insert the elastic. It was fiddly kind of working out how much I wanted because I don't like the cuffs being too tight. I like to have a bit of room. So that was a bit fiddly working that out. And the collar, I always find collars quite fiddly just to make sure that you get that really neat finish and a really pointy collar as well. I always like to really take my time putting a collar on as well. But yeah, I'm really pleased that I've got that finished. I know that I'm going to really enjoy wearing that, and I'm going to get lots and lots of wear out of that dress over the next couple of months. Definitely layered up whilst the weather's chilly, but then I'll be able to wear it without tights and without a cardigan as well. And actually I've really enjoyed this dress with long sleeves because I don't tend to sew dresses with long sleeves. I tend to go for the short sleeves, but actually it's been quite comfortable dress to wear with long sleeves as well. And it's just reminded me how much I love the Tilly and the Buttons Lyra shirt dress pattern as well. So the next two things I've been sewing are for Ruby and Lola. They've both wanted me to sew up like Oodie style kind of cozy hoodies that they can wear around the house, almost as like a dressing gown. And I bought some beautiful fleece fabric from First for Fabrics, and I shared this before Christmas. I bought this beautiful, and they call it cuddle fleece. It is really snuggly, so I can see why, in this leopard print, which is on a cream background. And then I also bought this space print one as well. So Ruby fell in love with this one, and Lola fell in love with this one. And the pattern, I wasn't sure what pattern to go for, but I've written it down so I don't want to get it wrong. The Petite Stitchery were doing like 12 days of Christmas or something. I can't remember what they called it, where they were giving away things for free or you were getting discounts, etc. And the Harlan blanket hoodie was a pattern that they were allowing people to download for free. So I downloaded it over Christmas, sent it to get copy shop printed, and then showed Ruby and Lola, and they both really loved the design of the hoodie pattern. So that is the pattern that I've used to sew up two hoodies for both of them. One in the leopard print for Rubes and one in the space print for Lola. The pattern comes in extra small to 5X, and I sewed up the small medium because they wanted it to be quite oversized. It's a really simple pattern actually. It came together quite quickly. It's got raglan sleeves, so they're quite straightforward to insert. This fleece fabric went absolutely everywhere. That all over the carpet, all over me. It went in my hair, in my mouth, up my nose when I was sewing it. It was everywhere. But the pattern was a really enjoyable pattern to sew up. So you've got the kangaroo pocket. Now they don't recommend lining it, but I did want to line it just for extra stability. So I just cut the pattern out twice. It's got drawstring through the hood, and then you've got the hood as well. The hood is not lined, but this is double-sided fleece, so I thought it would be okay. And then, like I said, where are the sleeves? It's got, oh, is this sleeve? No, it's there. It's got raglan sleeves, and then the sleeves are finished with 1-inch elastic. So you fold it over and then insert the elastic. It is so snuggly and soft. And as soon as I finished this, Lola put it on and very reluctantly took it off so that I could share it in this video. So that was the first one. I don't have photos of them wearing them. I literally finished them yesterday. And then Ruby wanted exactly the same, but they quite like sleeves quite long, so I added a couple of inches onto the sleeve length. The sleeve length is actually fine. I don't feel like it's too short, but I know Ruby will sometimes pull it over their hands, so I did add a couple of extra inches onto the sleeves. And they also wanted the length of the bodice to be slightly longer, so I did extend the length of the front and back bodice as well. So theirs is slightly longer, but yeah, you can see that raglan sleeve. We've got the hood, and then you've got a drawstring in the same fabric for the hood, so you insert buttonholes on either side of the hood to insert that. It's got a kangaroo pocket on the front again, and then the sleeves again are finished with that elastic, so it just brings the sleeves in ever so slightly. And this fabric is so fun, and again, super, super cuddly. Absolutely loved wearing that hoodie as well. And then I had a little bit of the, I didn't have any of the space fabric left, but I did have a little bit of the leopard print fleece left. I must have ordered more of that one, because I absolutely loved the kind of bright leopard print design that was all over the fabric. So I was hoping that there'd be enough of it left so I could sew something up for me, and there was just enough of it left for me to sew up the, I'm just going to make sure I've got the front. Yes, I haven't hemmed this actually, it's still got a raw hem, but I used the Paper Theory LB pullover because I thought that was the perfect kind of jumper. It's quite oversized, it's got this lovely funnel neck, because actually the fabric hasn't got any stretch in it, so I knew that I needed a funnel neck that would go over my head, that didn't require any stretch. And yeah, it's a really simple jumper pattern. It's got dropped shoulder sleeves. I always extend my sleeves a little bit. Again, I haven't finished hemming the sleeves yet, because I find that the LB pullover is quite short in the sleeve, so I always add an extra 1.5 inches onto the sleeve length. And then to make sure that I could remember which was the front, I've just sewn on a label that says #DIY outfit of the day, so I know that that's the front of the jumper. This is going to be perfect for just feeling nice and snuggly and warm. I'm going to just wear it around the house, but I may wear it out as well. This fabric is so fun. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love all of those colours in the fabric, and this fabric is just super snuggly as well and really, really cozy. So I'm really pleased with that one. I'm really glad that I was able to squeeze something out of that fabric for me as well. And then the other two things that I've been sewing, I think these are the last two things. Let me just double check. Oh, I didn't say actually, I did sew up some more of the ruffled tote bags, and I'll put pictures in now of what they look like because they were for gifts. So I sewed one up for my husband's cousin, auntie, and also my mother-in-law. And then Lola's got a cricut maker, so she made a little label that said their names, and then we put it on the front of the bag as well. I think I've got pictures of all three of them, so if I have, I'll put some pictures in now. But I love that pattern. It's a free pattern. I'll link it down below in case you're not sure what I'm talking about, and I've sewn so many of them. You can leave off the ruffle if you don't want to include it, but I think it adds like a really pretty feature. I have got a bag here actually, I'll show you now. I just use it to carry around like my crochet projects and things. But yeah, this is the pattern. It's got this beautiful ruffle that goes all the way around. The straps are quite long, which I love, and it's just a really straightforward tote pattern. So I've sewn up quite a few of those. So I sewed a few more as gifts, and like I say, we put names on them and gave them as gifts at Christmas. And then the last two things, I think this is the last two things, are probably my favourite thing that I sewed in 2024. I've got photos of me wearing my dress, but I don't have photos of Lola wearing her dress. I have shared this over on Instagram, and I've been talking about making this dress for ages. So it's a pattern by Madeline Intimates, and it's called the Scarlet Maxi dress. It comes in sizes extra small to 5X. Really beautiful pattern. So I wasn't aware of this pattern until the Fold line shared it, and I'd been looking for a pattern that had go days in to sew up or recreate a dress that I'd seen on Pinterest. In the end, I decided to go for black jersey and then different colours of the rainbow satin for the go days. So the Scarlet Maxi dress has got jersey bodice. It's meant to be sleeveless, but I knew I would get more wear out of a dress that had long sleeves. So I kind of redrafted the armhole section so that I could put sleeves in. And I just used the sleeve pattern piece from the True Bias Nico dress because I like the fit and I like the length of that. So I had to redraft the armholes on the Scarlet dress to make sure that it would fit the sleeve from the Nico dress. So I'm really glad that I did that because I know that I'll get more wear out of this dress with long sleeves, and it's the same for Lola's version as well. So the bodice has got an empire seam. It's got bust darts for a little bit of shaping. I've added long sleeves, and then the main skirt has got panels of jersey, but then you've got different fabric to create the go days, and it's got 6 go days going around. So you've got a centre front panel in jersey fabric, a centre back panel in jersey fabric, and then you've got 2 panels that are called the side panels at the front and 2 panels that are called the side panels at the back, and then in between those pattern pieces you've got the go days. And I wanted to have some fun with colour, so I used a different colour satin to represent the colours of the rainbow, but I had to choose 6 colours. So I went with red, orange, yellow, blue, green and purple, and then it's offset against black jersey fabric. It's going to be so hard to show you this dress. I love it. As soon as I put it on, it just felt so comfortable, but also really fun and quite a luxurious dress as well. It was really, really fun to sew up. So it looks like a really straightforward, plain kind of dress until you get that beautiful flash of colour. So that's the front, and then that is the back. The way that the skirt moves, it's absolutely stunning. It's a huge skirt with all of those kind of go days. Super, super swishy. I absolutely love the shape of the skirt, and it really kind of fans out. It's really difficult to show you. It has got the best movement when you're wearing it. It really swishes and it feels absolutely stunning to wear, and I'm just so pleased with how it's turned out. I love all of those colours. I think they work really nicely, and I think that black jersey really helps the colours to pop as well. So I have worn it. I wore it to the ballet, and it is quite a fancy dress, and when I was sewing it up I did think, where realistically am I going to wear this? But actually any opportunity to put that dress on, I am going to be putting it on, because I honestly felt $1,000,000 wearing it. It was such a fun dress to wear, and I absolutely loved wearing it to the ballet. And I paired it with my rainbow quilted jacket, so it was colour upon colour. And then I also had some rainbow earrings, so I was just going full colour. I had black tights on and black boots, and I just felt amazing wearing the dress. And then Lola wore the rainbow velvet Nico dress that I made for Christmas Day, and again she absolutely loved wearing that. It was a really fun night going to the ballet. We went to see the Nutcracker, and it was just beautiful. It was a really, really lovely evening. So once I'd made mine, Lola then decided that she wanted one. And I'd originally bought some white jersey and then this rainbow organza fabric, because that's what I was originally going to sew up for the dress. So I decided to use the white jersey and the rainbow organza to sew a version up for Lola. Now my version, I hemmed all of the go day pieces using a different colour to match the colour of the satin, and then I also hemmed the black jersey. So I did that individually and then constructed the skirt. It is quite long, so I have to wear my dress with heels, and I knew that the one for Lola would be too long, so actually I've made the decision not to hem it yet, and I think that was the right decision, because I constructed the skirt, tried it on her, and then I've had to adjust the length of the skirt because it's too long. But this is what the dress looks like. So you've got the bust darts. I have put, it looks funny because of the hanger's too big. And then it's got long sleeves, and then you've got the beautiful go days. She does have to wear tights with this because the skirt stops up quite high, so she didn't wear anything, you'd be able to see her underwear. But this is what the skirt looks like for her. As you can see, the organza is quite see-through, and you still get that beautiful movement of the skirt. It's absolutely stunning. I haven't got any videos or pictures of her wearing this yet. I think the rainbow organza works really nicely against that white. And again, Lola has absolutely loved wearing this dress. She's only worn it around the house because we haven't had anywhere for her to wear it to. But I know she's going to really enjoy wearing this. Can you see the shape of that beautiful skirt? It's absolutely stunning. So they're definitely my favourite two things that I've sewn up. They were the last two things that I sewed at the end of 2024. And then the hoodies I've been sewing up, I've sewn those. They're my first makes of 2025. And I've got plans for a lot more colour in 2025, a lot more pattern in 2025 too. And I've been pulling out some of my fabrics for my new Make 9 plans for 2025, because I tend to use fabrics rather than patterns to kind of guide the direction of my Make 9 plans for 2025. So I'm looking forward to sharing those with you. So that's everything that I've been busy sewing. I did make, where did I put it? I just need to weave in the ends, but I finished making my crochet snood. I'll take my glasses off so I can pop it on and show you. There are loose ends, but I've been crocheting this for the last couple of months, just on and off. But this is going to be, you can see the loose ends. This is going to be really cozy when I don't want to wear my scarf, but I do want something around my neck. I really love the colour of the pink and the green together. I think that works really nicely. This was a pattern by the Pigeon's Nest, and I'll link it down below. It's a really straightforward pattern. It's just granny stitch, and then that's a half treble at the top and at the bottom as well. Really enjoyable crochet make and a really nice project just to carry around. So I always have a little crochet project on the go, so that if I'm travelling on the train or the bus, I can sit and do some crochet. That's quite a nice thing to do. So the next thing I wanted to share was some fabrics. So I've got 2 Fabric Godmother boxes that have arrived that I haven't shared with you yet. And then I've also got a blanket that I got as a Secret Santa gift. So let me share. This was November's box, I think, the Fabric Godmother box, Dream Wardrobe. And it's this beautiful Liberty print fabric. Absolutely stunning. And the idea behind this box was to sew up a bag, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. It's the quilted tote bag by Rosie Caldwell. I'll put an image in of what it looks like now, and then we got this gorgeous pin cushion, and then we get some thread as well. So I've got some wadding, and I'm going to be using this fabric to sew up that bag pattern. I'm really excited about trying. And then December's box was this incredible fleece fabric, and we got the Friday Pattern Company Pogo Nip pullover as the pattern. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this fleece to sew up the Pogo Nip. I actually think I'll get more wear out of this fleece if I sewed something like the Veil, I think it's called. Is it this one? Yes. I've got quite a few of these jackets, and I wear them all the time as layering pieces, almost like a chunky cardigan. So I'm thinking actually that I might use this fleece fabric to sew that pattern up rather than Pogo Nip, because I know that I would then be able to layer this with other things and wear it to work, keep myself nice and cozy when the weather's chilly. This fleece fabric's amazing. I'm just going to hold it up so you can see. It's got an incredible print all over it, so I'm very excited about sewing it up. It is quite a thick fleece actually. I don't know if you can see how thick it is. So it'll definitely be a really lovely cozy layering piece. So I'm looking forward to using that. And then in our family, so myself, my husband, Ruby and Lola, what we like to do for presents for each other is we do a Secret Santa, and Lola got me. With our Secret Santa, we have a budget of £15 and we have to spend it in a charity shop. So we all go shopping together, and we kind of know who's getting who. So we all kind of help each other when we get into the charity shop. And Lola knows how much I love to sew, and she spotted this beautiful throw type blanket. It's a really pretty design actually. It's quite a lovely kind of it's got a really lovely wool feel to it. I did check the label actually. It is 80% wool. I really love this fringing on it, and I want to kind of utilize that. It's about 1 metre by 1.5 meters. I'm not sure what pattern to use for it, but I was thinking of turning it into some kind of like oversized cardigan. It hasn't really got any stretch to it, so maybe I need to go with more of a jacket. But I was thinking of using this frill, this trim down the front. So I need to have a little think about what pattern would work really well with this throw. I've got 1.5 meters by 1 meter. So if anyone's got any suggestions, and like I said, I was hoping to utilise that lovely fringing down the front, or maybe along the bottom. I'm not sure, I haven't really thought it through, but if anyone's got any suggestions of what to use this beautiful fabric for, please do let me know. That was a really thoughtful gift from Lola, and I'm looking forward to using that. I want to get that sewn up this month actually, whilst the weather's chilly enough to be able to wear things like that. And I always like to finish these videos with my sewing plans. So I've got 2 sewing plans mainly, or maybe 3 sewing plans actually. The lovely fleece that I shared from Fabric Godmother, I think I am going to turn that into the Hevea jacket, so we get that cut out and start sewing that up. My husband over Christmas has been asking for some new loungewear, so I've got this fabric that I got from Rainbow Fabrics. I've got about 4 meters of this fabric. It's got tangerines or oranges all over it, and it's got a baby blue background, and then lots of leaves all over it too. So I'm going to sew up a hoodie. I might use the Petite Stitchery pattern because I've got that now copy shop printed. So I might use that for the hoodie, and then probably the True Bias Hudson trousers, because I've sewn those up quite a few times for him as well. So I want to get that cut out and maybe start sewing that up for him. And then I'd like to get the Liberty bag, the lovely Liberty fabric that came in the Fabric Godmother Dream Wardrobe from November. I'd like to start on that. So I'd like to get that cut out. Probably won't get that sewn up yet, but I would like to get that cut out as well. And then at the start of the video, I mentioned that there'll be another video coming out soon because I'm going to be talking about my Make 9 plans. And for my Make 9 plans, I've chosen lots of fabrics that I'm going to be sewing up. So I know once I get those fabrics chosen, I'm going to feel quite motivated to start working on those projects as well. And I know in that video, I will require your help and your suggestions of what to turn that beautiful fabric into as well. So I'm not sure when that video will get edited, but that will be coming out in the next week or so as well. So that was everything that I wanted to share with you today. I hope you've enjoyed hearing what I've been getting up to and seeing some of the beautiful fabrics and some of the plans that I've got. I think my favourite has definitely been the Scarlet dress in the rainbow satin. It was a really fun project to work on, and also a really beautiful dress to wear as well. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favourite, and yeah, I'll be back next weekend with another video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you really soon with a new video. Take care, bye.